Deep in the heart of a big city, hidden away in a luscious urban park, was a little community of animals. There was Rosie the squirrel, who always lost her tail in trees, Benny the beaver, who was always building something, and Coco the crow, who loved to sing. Now Coco had quite the voice on her, a voice that could make the birds in the trees stop and stare. But unfortunately, no one was listening. Coco had only a few thousand followers on her social media platform, and she really wanted to grow her online presence. Now, you see, there was also a fox living in the city park. A sly, smooth-talking fox who knew all the ins and outs of the concrete jungle. This fox was quite the ladies' man, always charming his way into their good graces. And he was especially taken by Coco's singing. He thought she had quite the voice and told her so whenever he saw her. Now, Coco enjoyed the compliments, but she was too nice to turn down when the fox asked if he could be in one of her videos, thinking it would be good exposure for both of them. Coco agreed. The two of them got to work creating the perfect video. Coco sang her little heart out while the fox danced around her, striking poses and even rapping a little. When it was finally finished, Coco posted the video online, and to her surprise, it went viral. The fox was a natural in front of the camera, and his silly dancing made people laugh, but it was Coco's powerful voice that stole the show. She gained hundreds of thousands of followers overnight. Now, flattered by all the attention, Coco and the fox decided to do a second video together. Again, the fox struck adorable poses and rapped, making silly faces for the camera. And again, Coco's voice soared, hitting notes that made the digital world stop and stare. But behind the scenes, as the fox was making his goofy faces, he was actually secretly looking at Coco's phone, memorizing all her passwords. When the video was finished, Coco posted it online. And once again, the video went viral, getting millions of views in only a few hours. Overjoyed, Coco and the fox celebrated with a high five. But as soon as the fox touched her hand, he felt a jolt. You see, this wasn't the first time he had tricked an admiring young singer. He had done it many times before, and each time the fox would excitedly high-five the poor, naive bird, only to find out they were locked out of their own account when the fox quickly changed all their passwords. But Coco was no ordinary bird. Even though she had been flattered by the fox's compliments, she couldn't help but notice that he was always watching her videos right when she posted them. So, just in case, she had actually recorded a video of her account password, and no one, not even her new bestie, the fox, would know it. So when the fox high-fived her, she knew exactly what he was up to. Furious, Coco confronted the fox. At first, the fox tried to play it cool, acting like he didn't know what she was talking about. But when Coco threatened to expose him, the fox broke down and confessed, shameful and scared. He apologized over and over, promising it would never happen again. Coco then kicked the fox out of her video and changed all her passwords, making sure the fox was locked out of her account. Humiliated and alone, the fox slunk away, vowing revenge. Coco then posted a video explaining what had happened, warning other young singers to be careful of the smooth-talking fox. To her surprise, her followers took the news very seriously, even some of the fox's biggest fans. Realizing what he had done, they all confronted the fox, giving him a piece of their mind. The fox was so ashamed, he ran away from the city park, moving to a small town far, far away. As for Coco, she continued to make videos, but now she was more careful of who she let in. She did eventually make another video, welcoming back the fox, but only after he had learned to be honest and changed his ways. And that, my little chickadees, is why it's important to be aware of your surroundings and never let anyone, no matter how charming or famous, manipulate or trick you. Now, who wants to hear another story?